Boom. Go in. For equipment. Amigo for 13 damage. Finally! Oof. Took a little while. Took a little while, but we got there. Welcome back, everybody, to the show. I am your host, as always, Jay Villain, aka That Villain J, and tonight we have a very special treat for you. Yes, we do. Because we're going back to a mono red, and I know that's not too popular right now, but I'm doing something completely different. I am doing something, well, not completely different, but it's taking some of the best cards, and I'm going to spice them up in a different way and add in Final Fantasy cards right now. Especially a little bit of Black Mage tricks, a little bit of RAUBAHN, Bull of Almigo. There's a few things we can do with artifacts here that I think are really fun and worth pointing out. So we're definitely going to do that. And we have a rotation-proof version for you as well. So in case you're worried about, you know, it's only like 30 days until rotation, in case you want to make sure you live and that all the cards you craft are going to be all right, I got you, but don't worry about it. So before we get down to that, I need you to do something for me, which is, of course, tenderly press that like button, gently press that subscribe button, because if you don't press that like and subscribe button, guys, I'm going to be honest with you. You're going to get attacked by a like and subscribe, which you may or may not know is a YouTube werewolf who will viciously maul you and rip you apart for not liking the video and subscribing to the channel today. Join us on our stream every night at twitch.tv/thatvillainj for all live streaming goodness. We'd love to have you there live and in person on Twitch and on YouTube, both those places. Hit the bell, you'll be notified when we go live. We'd love to have you at the live stream. Check out our Discord community. It's where our community lives. Post your decks, ask questions, it's all right there in Discord, and of course this deck and all the other ones that I build are going to be available down below on my AetherHub. So, all that being said, what are we talking about when we talk about red aggro, but a different way? Well, we have some of your classic good cards in here. I know I always joke about Mouse Slop. Emberheart is really the only one that we need, and there's a specific reason behind it. Heartfire Hero, you don't need it right now. I want to say that you could just put Cacophony Scamp in here. The problem is with Cacophony Scamp is it's going to rotate out. So for the time being, you could get by with Cacophony Scamp. After this rotates out, because it's one of the Phyrexian All Will Be One cards, you got to use Heartfire because we need an exploding creature, and the only exploding creatures we have right now are these ones. So unfortunately, that is what we're doing. However, going from there, we actually have a bunch of cool tricks and other things that we can talk about to kind of change up the way that this plays, as opposed to just running Monstrous Rage. I'm not running Monstrous Rage, and that, frankly, I think it's going to get banned looking at the Pro Tour right now, so we're going to leave that alone. Burn. I want Bolt Wave. I want Burst Lightning. That's my standard burn package right here. I know people don't like Bolt Wave, but it does trigger prowess, and it has won me games by going in a bunch of times. You also might want to cuff your Bolt Waves in your hand, because you have GF Cerberus coming in, and we can win a game just by bolt waving people on an ending of GF Cerberus right there. So keep that in mind. I designed this rhyme to explain in due time. So Bolt Wave is 3 damage directly, and Burst Lightning is a 2. It can pump up to middle to late game with 5 mana, 4 kicker right there to 4 damage. That'll also win you a game or get things out of the way that you need. Another new card. I'm going to tell you about Coral Sword. Here's the trick that I really like. Here's the trick that I really like. Coral Sword is very cool. It's from Final Fantasy V. 1 red, it flashes in, and it immediately attaches to somebody and gives them first strike and +1. So you can suddenly give somebody first strike. It is a non-creature spell, so that means that it will trigger Emberheart. It'll prowess Emberheart, and you can make Emberheart become a 4/2, a 4/3 first strike. Not only that, it will trigger Valiant. So whenever this creature becomes the target of a spell or ability you control for the first time, exile the top card and you get a free card. It'll trigger Valiant. So you have a 1 red that's a pump that'll trigger Valiant. And not only that, it only costs 1 to equip. So next turn, you can actually just keep re-equipping it to any card that has Valiant, like Heartfire Hero, or again, or if you want to pump up for your Cacophony Scamp, Heartfire Hero, every time that you trigger a Valiant on it, it gets a +1/+1. You can just keep doing that. Every turn, you can just pay 1 mana to re-equip the sword, and it gets 1/1 each time it's targeted with the ability, and then when it dies, it explodes and deals damage powered equal to your opponent, which is actually something that we're going to want to do. I'm going to show you how to do that in a second right there. So keep that in mind. Very, very cool stuff right there. You can actually use this multiple times to kind of trick people into and multiple hits of Valiant. Because you figure, hey, if I use something like Dreadmaw's Ire when you're swinging in, 1 red until attacking, end of turn, target attacking creature gets +2/+2 and trample. When this creature deals combat damage to a player, destroy target artifact that player controls. Good card, not as good as Monstrous Rage. I like the fact that it destroys artifact, which is very good against Quarry Steel Cutter or any other crazy artifacts that you're running into right there. You get +2/+2 and trample. The trick with this is they have to be attacking, so you can't activate like Monstrous Rage to avoid cut down. They have to be swinging in to activate Dreadmaw's Ire, but it is good. The thing is Dreadmaw's Ire only activates the Valiant 1 time. The sword does it multiple. Chainsaw, hell yeah. There's a lot of death going on in these games, and whenever any one or more creatures dies, this gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. It becomes more and more dangerous. It deals 3 damage to any creature when coming in. Very, very useful card right there, and it kills somebody. It gets +X, where the number of rev counters. Anytime somebody dies, it gets a rev counter. Its equip is 3, but don't worry about that. Chainsaw is going to be super useful from Duskmourn right there. So is Demonic Ruckus. 1 red and 1, however, you're going to really want to plot it, because you can play it for free. +1/+1 Menace and Trample gets a little evasion right there, will trigger Prowess, and will trigger Valiant. And of course, if anything dies, you get to draw that card if it goes in the graveyard. Super, super useful card to keep card flowing into your hand as it goes. Emberheart Challenger, really the one mouse that we need. Again, Heartfire Hero, not so much. Emberheart is very useful. It's just such a powerful card, guys. It's hard to make mono red decks that are going to compete in any kind of ranked play without putting some kind of mouse in it. They're just too strong, unfortunately. Until we get some bans, it's just going to be the way it is. 1 red and 1, 2/2, Haste, Prowess, Valiant. Whenever this creature becomes target of spell or ability you control for the first time each turn, exile the top card of your library until the end of turn. You can play that card. Being able to play cards off the top of your deck, especially if it's something like a burn or more prowess or any other triggers like that, is so good. And again, hit it multiple times with Coral Sword. Now, very, very good with haste and prowess. Wow, very good. Opera Love Song. This is a new Final Fantasy card we're throwing in here. Exile the top 2 cards of your library. You can play this card until the end of your next end step. Guys, when you play this is at the end of your opponent's turn. That way, going into it, you have 2 extra cards that you can choose from. A land, a burn, a creature, any very, very good stuff. You can also play it as 1 or 2 target creatures get +2 into the end of turn if you really, really need to pump up that damage right there as an instant. Very useful to hit in Heartfire Hero, because if it dies, if they're blocking it, it's going to explode. It'll do trigger Valiant, and it'll do more damage to it. Again, anytime that you're triggering any kind of exploding card, again, you use Cacophony Scamp for this. Unfortunately, again, rotating. But that is very useful. Card draw and pump up as we go. So, to get the chainsaw is a little bit tricky to equip on people right there. But you can do it. What helps a lot is RAUBAHN, Bull of Al-Migo. This has twofold effect right here. 1 red and 1, 2/2. Ward is pay life equal to RAUBAHN's power. Whenever RAUBAHN attacks, attack up to 1 target equipment you control to attacking a creature. So any creature that's attacking with RAUBAHN gets to attach an equipment for free. Very, very cool stuff right there. We like that. The fact that we can freely attach a Coral Sword, which is cheap, but we mostly want to attach that Chainsaw. Now, what I like to do about attaching Chainsaw, especially if a bunch of stuff dies, if Chainsaw is adding +3 because it's got 3 rev counters, he is now a 5/3. And his ward is pay life equal to RAUBAHN's power. You can get his power so high that it is prohibitively punishing to people to try to kill him. If you have enough creatures out on the board, they have to force sacrifice, or they have to pay his ward to try to knock him out. Now, they could, of course, be running Nowhere to Run, but if they're not, and they want to target him with targeted removal, you could get him to the point where you've pumped up his power so high that basically getting rid of him is next to impossible. It's going to cost them too much life. So, very, very cool combo plays you can do here, and you get the free equipment as well. Believe it or not, we're going to throw in 2 Queen Branes, legendary creature, human noble. The reason is, every time she attacks, she creates a black mage. Very, very cool. And of course, the black mage, whenever you cast a non-creature spell, deals 1 damage to your opponent. If you can attack with her multiple times, things start stacking up. things start adding up. You start casting any non-creature spells, Chainsaw, Demonic Ruckus, more swords, more burn. It starts adding 1 or 2 more burns a turn. It starts throwing that extra damage in with these black mages. Things start getting silly. They start getting pinged. You start getting pinged once or twice each turn. It's really good. So I like to throw her in there. She does have prowess as well. So she's good to trample through with like a swinger in and hit with Dreadmaw's Ire. Or with her high power, you throw Coral Sword on her and she gets first strike. A lot of people aren't expecting that because all of a sudden she's a 4/1 and boom, she gets first strike. She's good to go. And then you can keep attacking with her each turn and generate more and more black mages. Screamin' Mimi. You know we gotta do it to him. I'm sorry. Screamin' Mimi is the most powerful thing out there right now. 1 red and 2, 3/3 haste. Whenever this creature is dealt damage, it deals that much damage to any other target. And of course, if a player is dealt damage this way, they cannot gain life for the rest of the game. Absurd. Absurd levels of power right there. You can always do the, if you're running into life gain issues, you can always do the bounce, which is target your own Screaming Mimi with a lightning burst, and then bounce the damage off Screaming Mimi onto your opponent, and they can never gain life for the rest of the game. Insanely powerful. Nobody wants to block this. Nobody wants to get blocked by this. It's horrible. It's powerful. It spits fire like crazy. You got to put them in any red deck that you're running. However, it starts getting more and more complicated again when it has First Strike or Menace, or has a huge number. It's Screaming Mimi swinging a chainsaw, and all of a sudden things are very, very ugly. Summon GF Cerberus, that I can't think of in my brain as Girlfriend Cerberus. I'm sorry. It's just the way, if you see the word GF, I'm too millennial not to think about that it's Girlfriend Cerberus. And I know it's Guardian Force. Anyways, enough of that. 2 red and 2, Surveil 1. It's a 3/3 Saga Dog enchantment creature, okay? The reason we want this guy, if he drops turn 4, this crazy Cerberus, Surveil 1, you get to choose your next card. Then, number 2, double the next instant or sorcery spell you do. Copy it, you may choose new copies. This is what you want to save your instant and sorceries on. Dreadmaw's Ire swinging in, or more dangerously, Bolt Wave or Burst Lightning. Then, turn 3, you get up to turn 3, you drop them on 4, turn 6. Guess what? Game's probably going to be over, because if you cast Bolt Wave, you're going to get 3 Bolt Waves in a row. You're going to do 9 damage on a turn 3 GF Cerberus. So you can hit either double and get a double cast of Bolt Wave or another more powerful card, or a triple cast if he can last that long, if you can get him. Very, very cool finisher on top of there. I really wanted to get the burn spells off with him. I did a couple times, and it was a lot of fun to do it. I thought it was pretty silly, and he's GF Cerberus, so he's pretty cool. 21 Mountains and 1 Lindblum Industrial Regency. You could put 2 of them. This is another one that gives you a black mage. It's a mage siege, and it counts as an instant, so you can actually play it at the end of your opponent's turn, and it will trigger prowess too. So you do have a nice mage siege thing there, so you can build up more black mages to throw fire. Boom, boom, boom. That's what we're looking at right there. 18 creatures, from dogs to warriors, a little bit of mice, mostly warriors. 8 instants, 2 sorceries, 5 artifacts, 6 enchantments, 22. We're kind of all over the place right here, but it was very fun. I had a good time when I wasn't getting hit with Omniscience 5 games in a row. Hey, it happens. The World Tour is ruining everything for everyone. 1.9 average, all mono red standard, and you can switch this to Alchemy, and it will be standard legal. It will be Alchemy legal. So you can see that this is 100% rotation proof, except for Cacophony Scamp. So that is why. So if you're worried about crafting cards that are going to rotate out, never you mind, this version is. We have Cacophony Scamp, maybe more Coral Swords, more demand answers for more card flow into your hand. Opera's Love Song is not a terrible one. Atali's Favor is not bad either. That gives Trample and Discover 3. Fiorin, Wild Rose, is actually very cool because equipped creatures you control have haste, and whenever a non-token equip you control enters, create a token that's a copy of it, except it costs less to activate. Then you sacrifice it at the end of turn. So you could actually get multiple chainsaws out if you did Fiorin. I don't like that it's sacrificed at the end of turn. You get to just use a lot of different weapons immediately, but I don't think we have enough equipment to really justify it, but it would be a fun thing. And also, I did run Mysidian Elder for that extra Black Mage goodness right there. Not a bad one. I like any card that gives me 2 of a creature. It really gets around that sacrifice bypass, so it gives you a blocker and a Black Mage for your abilities. And again, slinging that fire, especially if you're talking about hitting a GF Cerberus finisher with 1 or 2 Black Mages on there, and then you get multiple instances of Bolt Wave or Burst Lightning, and you're hitting them multiple times, that's a lot of damage downrange, guys. That's a lot of burn spells to have to deal with. That is what we're looking at right there. There's your sideboard. There's your plays. We're going to be going into ranked. We're going to be playing in the Alchemy ranked queue, even though it's not an Alchemy deck. The reason is that it's to prove that it's rotation proof. It's a little different. So that's why we're doing that. We're also going to be playing in the standard queue too. So you'll see me bounce around a little bit, but it is 100% a standard deck. No worries. Let's get into it. A new kind of red. Let's go. Fucking one of 3 meta decks and call it a night. It's horrible. It's very, very unpleasant. I hate giving you these streams, man, because I'm frustrated. It's very frustrating to just play this shit over and over and over again. I actually want to make decks, believe it or not. Bump, 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 bump. Alright. Let's do this. Let's do this. Bump it. Oh my goodness, is this an actual game of Magic cards we got going on here? Yeah! Valley Quest Caller. Okay, now we're talking. Now we're fucking talking here. Chainsaw. Boom. Chainsaw. Full sword. Burst lightning, you don't get to play. You get a 6-bang right there. Boom. An actual fucking game of Magic cards with creatures and everything. They're few and far between now. They're as precious as rubies and gems. They're so few and far between. Let's go in. I think we can get him. He's gonna flash in something here. Gonna use a kill card. Get lost. Get rid of you. Boom. Chainsaw. Pump it. Dire. Wabango down to 6. He's got a kill card, maybe? Got another kill card. Very nice. Backs a little bit against the wall here. End turn. Never draw mana. I think I'm having a card draw issue. I think if we kept more cards flowing into my hand, I'd be okay. Okay, there's Phineas, Ace Archer, Girlfriend Cerberus. Dupe, Red Mark Ire, we don't want that. I think I gotta get less of them too. Those have always been a dupe card for a while. He's probably got another kill. Or, even worse, he's got a fucking shelter. He's got money coins. If Girlfriend Cerberus is able to go off... No, Girlfriend Cerberus is not able to go off. Very, very bad for me. I needed that to go off when I won the game. Pump, pump, see, pump. A Bolt Wave will win. Heartfire Hero. Put down Heartfire Hero. to us 3. If this is a kill card, he's got me. If it's not a kill card, okay. Go in. Boom, 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 seek. Seek creature card. Boom. Boom. He needs to exile this. Okay, so we have this. Good game. Dreadmaws comes up a little bit too much, but I had it for Corey, but I haven't faced a Corey deck in I don't know how long. Yeah, that's the game right now, man. I'm telling you. People do not want you with creatures on the board, man. They do not want you with creatures on this board. 100% they want you done. They want you finished with creatures. They do not want you ranked. There's zero desire to have you with any board state. Yeah, they hate these cans, let me tell you. They hate these cans. Boom, 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 boom. How you doing, Ryuk? What's up? Oof. I've seen a lot of streamers versing right at the moment. Pretty popular, good for your babs. What is versing? Versing. Ooh, we got some life gain action here. There we go. No attacks. Can't let her out. Oh, you mean versing like fighting each other? Like that kind of versing. Alright, white. Close. Okay. This is where things gotta get fucking silly, like Soupy Sales over here. We do a chainsaw. Bounce that into that. Do this. You can never gain life again for the rest of the game. Put him in. Go in for this one. Probably has a split up. Will probably lay a split up on me. Oh, side quest. Okay, that's fine. Do that. Scream Mimi. I'll do this. Go in for an insane amount of damage. Nice. Challenger. Put you down. Not gonna gain any life. Do that. Draw a card. Queen Brahe. You don't have Queen Brahe. Another epic board wipe here, or what? Season of the Brewmaster, yeah. another epic fucking, another epic wipe here. Beautiful. I just need a spell sling. We need a Cerberus. Boom. Put that down. Pull me a good one. It's GF Cerberus. I can't play it. I needed you, GF Cerberus. I don't know where all my burn spells are. There's a million of them in my deck, but they're not here right now. You can't gain life for the rest of the game, which, you know, is useful, but, oof, good for 2. Boom, boom. Bull of Almigo. Let's try it. I just need one fucking bolt wave. 10% chance of drawing the bolt wave off the top. He's so far down on life right now, he can't ever gain life again. Bolt wave or a burst lightning. Both of them will do. I'll take a GF Cerberus, maybe. That's not gonna do anything. You can't gain life. Is he just gonna sweep? Or he's gonna give up? What is he gonna do here? Small creatures, very nice. Chainsaw. Fuck land. That down. That down. Oof. There you go. To directly kill it, you would need to lose 8 life. You would have to sweep again. That's a land. Coral Sword. So no attacks. We cannot find our Trampler, which is our Dreadmaw's Ire, and we cannot find our Bolt Wave, which is our Wincon. Emberheart Challenger. We'll put you down, Emberheart. You might grab us some. You might grab us some. Demonic Ruckus. Yeah, that's an evasion card right there. Boom. Boom. Go in. Dirty Equipment. Amigo for 13 damage. Finally! Oof. Took a little while. Took a little while, but we got there. I like that game, though. Shinigami, I understand, man. I get it. I get it. Right now, I get it. I think they need to do bans to balance out the game again, man. I really do. I like this deck. I think it's a good deck. I think that the matchups I'm getting are fucking wild. I think that Opera Love Song needs to be in here. We maybe don't. We only have 3 gens, or maybe 1 less Chainsaw. Opera. We might need Opera off the top. Alright, let's try that. Let's go. He likes that Awaken the Wood shit. Gladiolisi. Okay, so why don't we put down Lindbloom, because it loves to be in my hand. Actually, you know what, we'll put down that. We'll hold off Lindbloom with Burst Lightning so we can kill whatever he drops. What's this cat about? It was the whatchamacall that we got for doing the hype train. You get a cat emote for hype training it up. Full Almigo. Probably a kill card, but I'd like to say that he's just going to ramp or do something silly there. Either a kill or an exile. They hate whenever you play anything. They fucking despise it. See? Told you. You fucking hate when you play cards. It's really frustrating when people just play any kind of card at all. Don't like that. That's a good Homestar Runner reference. True Yellow Dart. Okay. So you're gonna waste a kill card on them. You're gonna do Realm Breaker of the Invasion Tree. I'm gonna put down Screaming Needle. Swing in. See what we have here. A white mana into a Sunfall, probably. No! Oh my goodness. No white mana into a Sunfall? Alright, mill. Good stuff. Took a mana there. Let's do this. Damage. This. Pump. Oh, dear. I don't think we're ever going to know what you were doing. I don't think we were ever going to know what you were doing. I don't think the world will ever know. I don't think the world will ever know, Mr. Full Control. Alright, all of a sudden we're in ranked, and now all of a sudden we're fucking destroying people. Naturally. As soon as we got out of Alchemy. Apparently Alchemy was the wrong choice for this. The latest version is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 and 4. It's not fucking horrible. It's not too good either. And I haven't run into Cutter with this one. I guess it doesn't like to face me against Cutter with this. Okay, so GF Cerberus. Fire. He may explode him. It's fine if he does. down either. I want to play like X of Death or something. No, he doesn't want to. Like that. Looking a little mouse sloppy. Nice. Nice. And he's gonna do Fight Club with it. Hey, what's up, Mercurio? He's gonna do Fight Club with it. So he would block for 3. That would explode. I would have to sacrifice that for 1. It would go down. We're going to do no attacks. He's going to do a Fight Club with it. Would you get raided by a Mercurial? Sacrifice 2 permanents. It'll be that one. And that one. Go. We just need to draw a big boy card right here. Oh, Scuffle Deluxe. Yeah. How have you been enjoying Final Fantasy, Mercurio? Pass. Take the hit. Alright, Top Deck Hero, aka my V card. That's not it. Put down Girlfriend Cerberus. He's got another fight card. Fuck him. Lightning off the top. If he's got a fight card, that's it. We're done. He doesn't. He doesn't have the fight card. He doesn't have the fight card. Wow. Wait, hold on. He still does have a green mana. He still does have a green mana. He's gonna go in. Mercy Revenant. Girlfriend Cerberus. Taking for a walk. I've been doing those formats as I did Foundation. Yeah, Foundations was something special, man. Let me tell you. Foundations was a special.
Why? Take him out of this audience. Kill him. Sick him. Demons, suck his life out. I don't give a shit.
lose this, we're hanging up. Opt. Probably going to be killed or knocked back. You can't keep creatures on the board with this. He could full invest in Quarry Steel and maybe we'll keep Emberheart, but no. Now the Izzet decks pop up. I jinxed myself by saying, oh, I haven't seen any Izzet decks. But no, here they are. What? 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 Oh my goodness, I can't believe how bad he bungled that. Oh my, see? Sometimes they get too big for their britches there. Oh, Choco's Quest Caller. Yeah. Infinity. Oh, I'm glad you like that one, man. I'm glad you like that one. Yeah. It's a good deck. It's a good deck. Pro Tour deck, not so Pro Tour pilot. This is, yeah, everyone thinks they're fucking, everyone gets a Pro Tour deck and thinks they're fucking, they're Kai Bud. It's not the case. Kill it. Exile. Push him in. What do you think it needs? What do you think it needs? Infinite possibilities. I think it needs a little bit more power. Maybe it needs to throw Tifa in there, or maybe a Hydra to really get that landfall effect off. What are you thinking? More protection cards and honest enchantments versus planeswalkers. Yeah, I mean you can always modify it. Listen, you're not tied to exactly how I do things. And of course, it is just gonna have weaknesses. It's just gonna fucking immediately get ripped apart by certain decks, which, you know, oh my goodness, is Teresian Light Shitter. I can't even believe we get to see her. I can't even believe we get to see the Teresian Light Shitter. Mill, okay. Do we need an animator? Shitter. May play that card. Interesting. Ooh, you have to pay a lot of life for that one. Oof. Go for the Cerberus. Yes, I do want the double wave. No attacks. If he doesn't play any kill cards here, he's in bad shape. If he doesn't kill GF Cerberus and he doesn't play any kill cards, he's in real bad shape. If he kind of tries to play it, build up in a different way, Sephiroth. Sacrifice. Boom. Okay. Non-permanent. Double. Do it, Black Mage. Clockwork. Sacrifice. Boom. Somebody gets -1. And drain. Boom. Freshness. No blocks. Fire hero. Triple. No good. Yeah, no, we didn't hit our line there. We did not hit our line. If that's a mana, we may have a chance, but I think he's just going to draw off the top with Sephiroth. Disturb Mirth. Boom. Sacrifice another. He's just going to draw off the top. No, we didn't hit our line. We did not hit our line there, guys. 100%. We just didn't hit it. Exile, so that doesn't trigger. This creates the Black Wizard token. The Black Mage token. Makes that guy. I'm gonna sack that. Boom, Sephiroth. Yeah. The only way is maybe we can get Chainsaw. But I doubt it. No, he's got that. No, we just didn't hit our line, guys. Random. What can he do? All right, well, we're going to leave this one right there. We actually did pretty good with it. Would have been good for Nemesis. Yeah, Nemesis would have been great. A burn spell would have been great. But, you know, it's top deck heroes. Got a lot of bird people. Shit. The flat growth. Yeah, we have a lot of bird-themed people come through. A lot of them. Demonic Ruckus, one there. Boom. put 2 mice down. See what he wants to do about it. We'll wait. He could play 2 removals. I don't think he's got a sweeper here. Else he'll do it. Okay. So we'll do this. Demonic Ruckus. Mouse Pump. Boom. Lightning Bolt. We'll wait. We'll go in. Pop. We'll wait for the Fizz. And the oh, what a relief it is. Faithful to the bread. Because you're a bird? You like bread? Is that what I'm understanding there? We're gonna let him draw an extra card here. They're confident might backfire on him. No, give him a free land. He's probably gonna do Sheltered by Goats. But nothing running with removal decks in Diamond 3. Yeah. Right now the game is don't let your opponent play. The game currently is under no circumstances let your opponent play at all. That's what you want to do to the maximum degree. Do not, under any circumstances, let your opponent play the game. Bolt Wave, Chainsaw, that. Enduring Tenacity, Tenacities. We must be in Texas. We must be in Nashville because you're the only Tenacity. That doesn't make sense. Yeah, there you go, man. Good explosion on that one. Clean burn. That goes off. Boom. Boom. Hit. And then we finish him off with a brush on the spike. Buggerman. Yes, I love wearing a PNG hat. I don't have time to model a new hat onto myself. I don't know how to work VTuber websites. They're all in Japanese. And trying to find a wizard hat is not easy. I don't feel like doing it. And, you know, you gotta pay for it too. And I make $20 streaming on Twitch. So, the hat budget's not really there, but a PNG is free, you know. Okay, Queen Brahe. Hey, good job, Babs. You're running Cutter? When I put out a Cutter deck, a modern Cutter deck, I got lost subscribers. I think people hated it. This is what I'm talking about here, guys. This is Omni. This is Omni. Nobody wants the game to pass fucking round. Nobody wants the game to pass round 4. They want it to be over by round 4. There it is. play temporary lockdown. You played a lot of Final Fantasy V. That's cool. So he's just gonna run. He's not gonna hit Omni? Okay. He hasn't hit Omni yet. He hasn't hit his guy yet. If we can get one spell, I think we can kill him. If we can get one attack spell. There's Dismissal. He's still looking. He'll probably get it. He'll probably get it pretty soon if he doesn't have it already. Again, like I said, they want the game to be over with. They don't want to be doing this. They 100% don't want to be doing this. There it is. Everyone wants the game to be over in turn 4. Hey, what's up, Stella Bravo Actual? How you doing? That's exactly. It's a wizard hat. Wizard hats are magical. They float. Demonic Ruckus. I go first. Boom. Drama. Bull of Almaga. Almigo. Bull of Almigo. We're gonna pump him. Just so in case he wants to play removal, he's got to pay 3 life. And I get to draw a card. He probably will play removal or force sacrifice. Yeah. Either way, I get to draw a card. They're Screaming Mimi. Boom. Hopefully we get a 2-drop, because I'd like to Burst Lightning, Pickpocket, and then do something else with it. You didn't get it. You didn't get it. Let's put down Queen Brane. Blocks. You can bring back RAUBAHN Bull. I like the set. I don't like the meta. I'll tell you that much. I'll tell you that much. Sheldrussi. Nice. Sheldrussi. Can't gain life. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I love Gain and Drain, man. I love it when a plan comes together, you know? Very nice. Bull of Almigo. Full Sword. Immediately attach it to him. Next. There's the Ruckus. Going for 4. Submit 0. Bango down to 7. It would take 4 direct damage to kill him. He can't gain life. Let's see what he wants to do here. Kicks, y'all. Break Tor. 5. Can lose a life and draw a card. Down to 6. Ooh, Misery Shadow. Do no attacks. We drew a mana, which was the last thing we needed. We needed a chainsaw. Chainsaw would have done it. Unfortunately, we have to block Misery Shadow. Sucks, but here we are. Screaming Mimi's our only hope here off the top. Down to 1. I don't even think Screaming Mimi pulls it off. Burst Lightning. Resolve. Whoop. Got him. Got him. Got greedy. Don't get greedy. Don't get greedy, guys. You saw it? Alright, well, despite having to wade through deck after deck of Omniscience and Is It Corey Cutter and getting a little frustrated, I won't lie, we did get Red Bull in, man. We did get him, I'm going to call him Red Bull. Pretty good. A different way to do things, and rotation proof, which is important, and probably ban proof as well, because I think those bans are incoming. So I had a fun time with it. I hope you liked it too. Just a different way to mono red, a little something different than the normal mono black we do. I hope you liked it, guys. I've been Jay Villainy.